Hey, what's going on everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today's adventure, we are out in the truck with the awning rooftop tent right in front of a beautiful lake, clouds in the sky, and a little bit of rain right now, a little bit of a drizzle. It is supposed to open up and come down with rain. Fingers crossed we actually get that. So now that I got the truck parked and leveled and everything set up, I think it's time we get started on a hot coffee. Alright guys, got my cup of hot coffee made up, parked right in front of this beautiful lake, and the rain is starting to come in. Very, very fine, very gentle raindrops. Fingers crossed it just opens up and downpours later. I'm very, very, very much looking forward to that. So hopefully we get the rain. I do have my fishing gear with me, and I'm going to be testing these waters to see what kind of fish we can pull out of here a little later on. I am going to be utilizing this fire pit as well and cooking a very, very delicious meal a little later on. But right now, I'm going to kick back, relax, enjoy my coffee while it's still hot, and then going to collect a little bit of firewood and continue on with the day from there. So cheers, guys. Let's enjoy this coffee. Alright guys, well, I've got the campfire going and it is throwing a whole bunch of smoke, which is getting rid of all these black flies and mosquitoes. And I got some geese above. That's the second circle they've done around the lake looking for a spot to land. So, campfire's going, everything is pretty much set up for the evening, I think. I've got enough firewood behind me underneath of the awning just in case it does start raining. That should stay dry enough and I don't have to move it under there later. And I left a couple pieces, big and round logs, just to toss in there as whole chunks just in case it does start raining to kind of shelter the fire. And so far, I think everything's going really well. So with a little bit of time before I need to start cooking and before evening is here, I would really like to try and fish this lake. So I'm going to get a couple things ready and give my luck a little bit of a test out here. I know there's bass, I know there's perch, and I know there's trout. So we're going to see which one of those three, if any, we could pull out of that lake. Oh, we got a little perch. Alright, we'll let this guy go. Really small. Little yellow perch. Got him on a treble hook. He's got two hooks in his mouth, so clearly too small to keep. So we'll let this guy go back. We'll get that hook out of his mouth gently. And there he goes. So a little yellow perch on there. I'll toss it back in and try for something a little bit bigger because it would be nice to cook something fish for dinner, but I've got a really good dinner plan besides the fish if I don't catch one big enough. So let's just have some fun with this, see if we can get something eatable size. Alright guys, I just switched up to a little bit of a spinner rattle bait. This is a shad pattern with a little bit of a rooster tail on there. I'm going to try and get after some of these bigger fish, get it out there a little farther, let it sink a little deeper. And after this, it's going to be time to start cooking supper. The rain is coming in kind of sheets of mist, so I'd like to cook before it gets too wet. Alright, so after about 30 minutes, no luck with any more bites out there fishing. It is getting darker and that rain is starting to push in a little bit more. So, glad I've got the awning set up and a nice warm fire, but it is time to start cooking supper. So I'm going to get a few things out here on the tailgate and get cooking some hamburger and some pasta. All right, guys, supper's all finished up with, and definitely 2 thumbs up on that. That white cheddar macaroni with the mushroom and truffle cheese. Whew, absolutely incredible. Very, very full, very good meal. So it is still raining out, a very, very fine mist. I can actually sit out underneath the tarp and not get wet. But on the lake, it is kind of pitter-pattering a little bit. So I did try fishing with the spinner. No luck. Right now I've got the rod set up with a dropper rig. So I've got some lead weight up a little bit farther. I've got some floating worms and then a bobber just to kind of keep it suspended. And I've got it set up with a little flashy thing on the tip of my rod. So if anything moves that, I'll be able to see it from here and go and get the rod. Pretty typical lazy fishing method, I know. But I'm here to relax. So I've got the fire starting to build back up. I had removed some of the rocks from the outside because it was really hindering the airflow. Now it seems to be doing a lot better. And well, I got to get these boots dried out because they're a little bit wet before I climb up into the tent. So it's almost evening time. Going to be chilling out here in front of the fire, burning up some of this firewood and hopefully enjoying a little bit of dryness. I would really still like it to downpour while I'm underneath the tarp or up inside of the tent tonight. Love sleeping in the rain. Incredible sound. Who knows? We'll see. Right now it's actually starting to come down a little bit more. I actually feel it on my skin now. So I'm going to kick back, relax, enjoy the campfire, and keep my eye on that fishing rod. Alright guys, well nightfall is basically here. Probably within the next 20 minutes. It's going to be pretty dark out here. It is getting very, very damp. The rain is still not here, but it's just doing its misting, drizzling thing. And, well, I'm getting pretty damp, and it's not going to be good going up inside of the tent because I'm not going to be running the diesel heater tonight. And, yeah, I can't take the fire up there with me. So, I'm going to sit here for a few more minutes. Boomer's up there in bed right now. I'm just trying to get this fire to really flame up and throw some heat and kind of bake off a little bit of this moisture before I climb up there with him. The fishing rod has not been very, well, it hasn't really produced a whole lot of anything. Not really exciting over there, so I'm going to be pulling that out of the water, getting everything packed up in the truck, get ready for basically jumping up in the tent, make sure everything's squared away, put away, nothing's going to go missing, there's no food left out, things like that, normal camp chores. And then it's going to be time to jump up inside the tent and flick on a movie and enjoy that. Alright, so we're up in the rooftop tent right now, and sure enough, as soon as I come up here, it starts raining. So, there's no bugs. So, I can kind of open up the window and enjoy a little bit of the rain and a lake view. Have a look at this. Alright, so the campfire has 2 pieces of wood on it burning because I can actually see it right past the awning right now. I've got all the solid panels, every single panel open. The only thing is mesh, except for this one. I just opened up the mesh. And I gotta say, beautiful. Beautiful out here right now. Got a little bit of that smoke from the campfire lofting in here. Got the sound of the peepers out there, the rain tapping on the tent and the awning. Awesome sound. So one thing I want to mention to you guys, you may or may not notice this white strip running all along the tent. So me and Jasper came out in the tent the other day and we wired up 360 degree LED light strip. I'm not sure how well it's going to stick to the metal. So far it's sticking good, but it's only been up for like 2 days. Long term, I don't know how that's going to work out. I may have to get a different LED light strip that slips in behind this channel, just like the factory one does, if I could find one. But this is wired up for full lighting, different colors, which is going to be incredible tonight because we can turn it down on red really low and have a nice vibe in here and really just enjoy it. And I think that's what we're going to do. We're going to get this light shut off. Get these solid panels half shut just so the breeze and wetness stops blowing in here. Oh, and I'm on a new mattress. I should mention that as well. And pillow. Got a self-inflating Nature Hike pillow. I'll have to pop that open. Pop the valve open on this pad. This pad is from Gear Doctors. It is 4 inches thick. Absolutely incredible comfortable. Very high R value, very comfortable. Self-inflating, but it does come with a pump sack which pumps it up very quickly. That plus the mattress inside of this rooftop tent makes it an absolute dream. And I will mention, I slept in this tent all winter long when I went camping with just the factory mattress in here and was totally warm with my diesel heater on speed 1. I could just imagine what this mattress is going to do with no diesel heater come wintertime. So relaxing on the back. It's the only reason why it's up here. It's really, really gentle on my back and my sides after cutting wood, splitting wood, hauling stuff all day. To come up here and lay down on a really, really soft foam filled air mattress. Very, very cool. So I'm going to be getting changed. It's movie time. I'm going to be shutting the camera off. Boomer keeps staring at me like he wants the lights off. And we're going to watch a movie and basically call it quits for the night. And I will see you guys first thing in the morning for coffee. All right, guys, it is total darkness right now. And what you're looking at is night vision goggles. Yep. 2025. Can't go anywhere without night vision goggles. But I was just woken up and something is over there. Something big. Big enough that it made Boomer jump. I don't see it, but it's definitely out there. It's raining right now too. You guys could pick that up in the night vision goggles. There's definitely something out there, and it is total darkness right now, guys. So these things are working really, really well. And that's about 100, 150 yards away. Good morning, guys. It is a cloudy, drizzly, wet, kind of damp morning today with a very refreshing, cool temperature. My fingertips are actually cold, believe it or not. So, waking up this morning to a wet outer tent, a wet outer awning, and a totally dry sleeping area. No diesel heater last night, but totally dry, totally warm, very, very comfortable. Unfortunately, right now there are some noises in the background due to logging industry. So yesterday was Sunday, today is Monday, they're back to work, and I woke up to clanging, banging. They're probably about 5-6 kilometers away from me, but noise just echoes through the forest out here. So waking up to a little bit of unpleasant sounds due to the logging industry. So I'm probably not going to stick around too long. I like it nice and quiet. Looking out at the lake right now, it's beautiful, but that noise in the background's not doing it for me. So better luck next time. Last night was beautiful though. Last night was great. The rain, the fog rolled in, the mist, the campfire, awesome. So I'm going to enjoy my coffee for a few minutes, and then I am going to toss a lure out into this lake to see if any morning fish are interested in taking the bait. And then we'll just carry on from there, most likely with the pack up and getting everything squared away. So cheers and good morning. Alright guys, so no luck with the fishing again this morning. Tried my best, nothing's biting. So I'm going to start packing my stuff up, and in fact I've already emptied out the tent up top. I've got some of the rods to the awning down. This system's very, very quick to set up, but I do have to let the awning kind of go to the side of the truck and let all the water run out of it. While that's happening, I'm going to take out the rods to the tent, get that up there, get the ladder packed away. The whole tent and everything. I'm not going to bother filming it because I've done it many times before. It only takes about 10 minutes, but I'm going to wrap this video up right here. I had a great time out here. Campfire food was delicious. The rain came in last night, which was really nice. All in all, pretty awesome camping trip. Let me know what you guys thought down in the comment section. Also, if you're looking for more truck content and more vlogging style filming, check out my second channel down in the link. There's a link in the description. Go down there, take a peek. Also in the pinned comment section, all kinds of awesome little things that I'm getting up to, and a little bit of behind the scenes and updates with the truck, the computer system, the solar system, all of that. So if you're interested in that, click the link down in the description, and I'll see you in the next one.